Hello everybody, in this video I'll be showing you all how to make an office building in Minecraft. This is my first office building design. I do plan on doing more of these. This is kind of more of a modern design, so I'll pretty much call it like modern office building. So yeah, this is my first modern office building, and also my first office building. But yeah, here's a 360 view. What's great about this is that each floor is easily repeatable, so you can make this super tall. You can make multiple of these and make them all different heights, which I think would look really, really good, especially if you're making like a city. What's also good is that you do not have to have the parking lot here. You can just have the building and have it like along a sidewalk. So if you're making like a New York city, like a New York style city, you can have that, you know, all around. And then I will also be showing you guys once in a while how to make the inside in this same video, because the outside, it's fairly simple and quick. Well, not quick, but I mean I'll make it quick, so I'll cut a lot of stuff out. So I'll show you guys how to make the inside as well. I won't show you guys how to make every floor, because pretty much except for the main floor, all the floors are the same. So I'll only show you guys how to make the main floor and the first like office floor, and then everything else is just office floors. So of course got some waiting areas, a little reception desk, then we of course got some water dispensers. I wanted to put some actual stairs in here, but I couldn't get them to work, so we're just using a ladder. And then this is what the office floors look like, just a bunch of desks. I wanted to put stalls, but I knew there wasn't enough room, so I had to just do these. I think these honestly look good either way. Of course we got printer on here as well, and yeah, this is literally, and then that's all for the rest of the floors. And then at the top, you can actually go to the top of the building here. You can see here, come up here, you can maybe put like a helipad up here. I don't know where you'd put it, because there's not a lot of room. You may have to put it like on top somehow, but yeah, yeah, other than that, I mean, that's the whole building. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make it all, show you guys how to make it in this video today. So why don't we stop wasting time. Let's get into this. So grid you're gonna need is 35 by 25, so do make sure you build this grid in your world, as it will help you out. And then materials, of course. Now I'm not gonna name off every material, because it takes forever, so I'm just gonna kind of scale through, or I guess not scale, scan through all the materials here. You guys can pause each time just to see what you'll need, and then once you've grabbed all that, put it in a big double chest like this, big large chest. Once you've grabbed all your materials, we can get started. So we're going to start with the parking lot. Again, the parking lot is optional, so you don't have to put the parking lots. Obviously, depending on where you're building this, you may not want the parking lot. So, but if for those that want to make the parking lot, smooth stone, white concrete, yellow wool, gray concrete, grass block, and flowering azalea leaves, or just any kind of leaves or flowers, whatever. Flowering azalea leaves just look better in my opinion, but use whatever you want for that. And yeah, so first things first, of course, we want to have 5 blocks dug into the ground on either side of our grid here, like this. So do the same thing on this side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, did I do that right? Okay, good. All right, and then once, hang on, I'm just trying to make sure these are all right. Okay, and then once you've done that, dig in between. Excuse me, and then of course put flowering azalea leaves, or again, whatever kind of leaves you want. And also, you don't even have to use gray concrete. You can use whatever your road material is. So if you're using like cyan, terracotta, or stone, use that instead of gray concrete, if you're building it in a city at least. Otherwise it doesn't matter. And then 4 rows of your road material dug into the ground like so. So just dig out 4 rows and fill it up with your road material. Now I'm just going to cut this part out, so yeah, I'll be back once I've finished that. Alright y'all, once you have made your once you filled that up, you want to take your white concrete. Now this is not going to work very well for me, because I already have white concrete for the grid, but if you don't, obviously you want to just dig out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks and fill it up with white concrete. I'm just gonna mark a little smooth stone right there just so I know, and then leave a gap of 3, do the same thing. Alright, you could just mark it out with white concrete, like each time you leave a gap of 3. Yeah, so you want to leave a gap of 3 and then put like white concrete at the end. So gap of 3, white concrete, and then just go all the way down until you eventually reach the end. If you did it right, you should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces, all even, just like that. And there shouldn't be one that's smaller than the other or bigger than the other. Alright, and then of course, you know, you just want to extend all the white concretes down if you haven't already. And then once you've done all that, and where you put your gaps of 3s here, you want to just dig out and place yellow wool, just like this. So you just want to do this for all the spaces, like so. Oops, wow, that's not what you do. But yeah, you just want to put yellow wool all the way down, and then of course, dig out the spaces, just like so, and then fill it up with your road material. So just do that for all the spaces. And then once you've done that, you want to do 3 rows of smooth stone. So just behind the spaces, 1, 2, 3, and then you just want to extend that all the way down. So yeah, a lot of work. So basically, like I said, so you've left a gap of 3 from each white concrete. Extend the white concretes down to the gray concrete, or to the you know, your road material here if you haven't already. Then connect at the top with yellow wool. As you can see, where we left the gaps of 3, you want to put at the very top yellow wool, and then dig out in between each of the white lines, or in between each of the spaces, and put your road material, fill it up, and then dig out 3 rows behind all the spaces and place smooth stone. Alright, once you have done this, that'll be your parking lot completed. Again, that's optional. You don't have to make that at all if you don't want to. Otherwise, let's get on with the building. So the building is easy to make. It just takes time depending on how many floors you're doing, obviously. So, because again, the floors are repeatable. Obviously, I'd recommend you have at least like 3. Like I'd recommend making it at least this tall, because I mean, otherwise it's really not like a build. I mean, I guess you could just do like the 2 floors, but I mean, it's kind of, you know, I recommend at least having like 4 floors in the building, or at least 3. 3, I'd probably say would be the least amount you should have. Or at least that I would recommend, you know, because this is meant to be like a tower. But anyways, you want to grab smooth quartz block, smooth quartz stairs, pillow quartz block, not light gray wool, black stained glass, smooth quartz slab, black stained glass pane. Also go ahead and grab your leaves if you have any. And I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really think. Let me just make sure. Actually, have everything. Oh, and actually, you know what? We might as well go ahead and grab the iron bars, and yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the doors as well. Why not? All right. Otherwise, that's pretty much all the materials you'll need for right now. So yeah, grab all that. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna come to each side of, so just behind the smooth stone here. You want to put 2 quartz on either side, just like so. And then you just want to extend it, I think you just want to, yeah, extend it back by 1, where the grid is, obviously. Just like so. Alrighty, and you actually want to do this to the back of the grid as well, because you want to do this on all sides. So yeah, you want to do that all the way around. Just like so. So obviously if you made the grid, you should know that, you know, those are where the corners are. Alright. Oh, and actually, of course, if you didn't make the parking lot, this is going to be a bit tricky then. So then, yeah, so basically for those that didn't make the parking lot, obviously don't put the corners at the very end. You're going to want to go back by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 from the front corners. So that's only if you made... if you didn't make the parking lot, because obviously you'll be like right here if you didn't make the parking lot. That's where your building will be starting. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that. But anyways, the width is correct. All right, so now that that's out of the way, we're gonna go ahead. So basically, we're gonna take our quartz block and we're just gonna leave a gap of 3 from where we have these corners. So gap of 3 quartz, gap of 3 quartz, and you want to do the same thing on the other side. Gap of 3 quartz, gap of 3 quartz, just like so. All right, and then in the middle here, you just want to leave a gap of 2 on both sides, and then just put a quartz in the very middle, like so. All right. Oh, except for, actually, no, never mind. I don't know what I was trying to say. Okay. So now, in between those gaps, you can actually just go ahead and dig out in the ground here and just put quartz. Except for the gaps of 2, you may want to put your interior flooring material, which in this case I'm using light gray wool, so you'd probably want to put light gray wool in the gaps of 2. But in the gaps of 3, you want to definitely go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, go ahead and leave the gaps of 3 on the sides as well. Yeah, so it will be even on the sides. So yeah, so on the sides, again, leave a gap of 3 from each corner, and then just put quartz. So similar to when we're laying out like the spaces, you just want to leave gaps of 3. And then yeah, for the back it's the same as the front, so from both sides you want to leave a gap of 3 twice, and then in the very middle leave a gap of 2 from both sides. Just like that. And yeah, there you go. Alright, and next I would actually go ahead and fill up the corners. It'd probably make it a lot easier. So where you have these corners here, just go ahead and connect them together like this. Alright, so now, again, and actually, of course, where you have each gap here, you want to go ahead and dig out and fill up where you have the gaps here. So fill them up with the quartz. Just makes it looks better. It's better than having just the flooring material under here, I think. I just think it looks better. And obviously, I mean, unless you plan on adding like a back exit here, on the original I just have windows, but yeah, you would probably want to put your flooring material. So if you're planning on adding doors on the back, go ahead and put flooring material in that gap of 2. But otherwise, if you're just putting windows, go ahead and put the quartz. I don't know why I said quartz so loudly. Wow. Sorry about that. Anyways, but yeah, once you've filled all that up, what you want to go ahead and do next is actually add a row of quartz at the back. Of course, where you have your doors, or where you're going to have doors, you don't want to do that. But everywhere else, I would recommend it, because this is where the windows are going to go. And it would just, again, make it look better. Of course, I'm just going to go ahead and block that, fill that up. But yeah, so then on the inside here, so we're kind of doing the interior work already, even though we're not even, the building's not even built yet. So kind of funny when you realize that. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, just keep doing this. Yeah, and then until you're done with all of them, it should look very similar to this, depending on if you have the parking lot or not, of course. But whether or not, that's what it should look like. And then if you want to right now, you can actually go ahead and dig out the flooring and place the flooring material. I'm not going to do that right now. It just doesn't make sense to do it now. But anyways, what you're going to want to do now is, alright, so we're going to leave a gap from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so like, alright, so basically what I'm trying to say here is, also I'd recommend putting these quartz blocks, like extending them back by a row here. Probably just it would make it a lot easier. And then if you're doing this, I guess it really doesn't matter, but I do it anyway. Alright, there we go. Alright, so in the gaps of 3s, you want to put glass pane, pillar quartz, and then glass pane. So pane, quartz, pane, and then of course in the gaps of 2 you don't want to do this, which you won't be able to because it's not a gap of 3. Oh wow, yeah, don't put stairs. You want to put pillar quartz. So for each of the gaps of 3s, you just want to do pane and then quartz. I'd probably have the pillar quartz. I'd go ahead and just put like pillar quartz like already in it. Like just kind of put them in like in the very middle here, the gaps of 3. Obviously do it at the far back of the this like row of quartz that we added. That's where you want to add it. You don't want to add it here. You want to add it back like this. And then of course on the sides here, you just want to put glass pane to completely fill it up. And then yeah, so once you've completely filled up that, well, not exactly filled up, but you know what I mean, you put the glass pane there. You want to extend the glass pane up by 3. So you want to extend not only the pillar quartz, I would go ahead and start with the quartz. It would make it a whole lot easier to place the glass that way. So yeah, just extend up by 3, and then you actually want to do the same thing with all of the quartz. So I'm not going to do this all on camera. I've already done too much on camera already. So again, extend the quartz, the pillar quartz, the regular quartz, and the glass pane all up by 3 blocks. Alright, y'all, once you have extended all the quartz, glass, and pillar quartz up by 3, this is what you should have. Alright, so now literally the next step is to just top everything off with quartz. Now for this, you don't want to just like go across like this. You just want to only go across when you're going up on top of the windows, but not like in front of the windows, if you get what I mean. So, but yeah, so you really kind of had to extend the quartz up by 4, but it really doesn't matter because, I mean, I'm going to do it anyway, right? So, really doesn't matter, but anyways, yeah, so yeah, just put row quartz. I would just start doing this first before you do all the other like parts here like this, like doing this, you really don't have to. Oh, and actually here on the front, like where the gaps of 2 are, you can actually go ahead and do it out the front, but everywhere else don't do that, as you can see. Yeah, and then just extend the quartz up here in the middle. Alright, and then, yeah, once you've done all that, just go around and make sure everything is actually filled up. Alright, and once you've done that, you just want to put upside down quartz stairs above all of the windows. Don't do it above the doors, obviously, and also don't do it to like the very back with the like where the door is. It's like right here, you know, like just above these windows here is where you want to go ahead and do that. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, once you've done that, that's that part done. So yeah, looking really good so far. And yeah, I mean, that's how you make a single floor. So literally the next thing is to just repeat what you just did, basically. So like, so we're just gonna kind of start here. So again, with the corners, you just extend up like this, on the corners here like this. Alright, so the corners, make the 4 parts like that, and then just anywhere where you have quartz, you just want to extend up like this. Alright, like that. I'm just going to demonstrate on the front. It's the same thing for all the sides, obviously. And then, of course, the pillar, and then the glass pane. Alright, and then, oops, and then you just want to, again, extend up by 3, top it all off with the quartz, and then just do the same thing. So, really, really simple. So, literally just repeat all this. So, just repeat everything we just did multiple times on top of each other, just to really, you know, that's how you extend. That's how you add floors to the building. Alright, but with that out of the way, get your glass pane, and here in the middle here, you just want to fill that up with glass pane, as well as right here. And this one you actually do want to fill it up here at the front like this. So not at the back, like, or not at the back like this, what we did with the glass pane, but on the front, kind of like this. So yeah, so you guys can see where I filled that up there. And then for where the doors are, it would help to probably just go ahead and put the doors in, and then you just want to put the glass block right above it. Really simple. Alright, and then what else do you want to do? You want to grab your quartz slab, and then just above the doors here, you just want to put a row of quartz slab. Next thing you want to do is you want to grab your leaves, and right in front of all the windows here, you just want to put some leaves. Like, so you may want to put some, you may want to do dirt maybe under them to make them look a little better, but you know, it really doesn't matter. So yeah, just all around here, just put the bushes here underneath, or just in front of the door, or windows, sorry. But yeah, just to really make it look better, kind of stand out a little bit. Alright, and then, so yeah, so let's say you get to the very top, you're like, alright, I'm done, I think I've added enough floors. So I'm just gonna delete all this. I'm gonna pretend that this is the top of my building here. So yeah, once you get to the very top of your, actually, you know what? I think I'll actually just go ahead and make another floor, and then I'll show you guys how to make the top. Okay, y'all. Once so okay, I've already. So yeah, once again, so like I said, I don't know why I'm like struggling to speak right now. So okay, so like I said, this is the ways I. Okay. Once you've made it to the top of your building, once you've decided, you know what, I think I'm done, I didn't finish filling in those windows, but oh well, this is just a demonstration. But also, if you're adding a floor, this is what it should look like, and then this just repeats for multiple floors. But once you've made it to the top, what you're going to want to do first of all is extend each of the corners up by 1, not by like 4 or 3 like we did before. You're just going to do 1 like this on each corner, and then you're just going to put lanterns on top to really kind of light up, you know, the top of the building, like so. And then, and yeah, once, oops, wow, I'm bad at this. And then, of course, you want to, you know, make sure people don't fall off the top of the building, so you want to connect the ends together here with iron bars to protect, so people don't, you know, just fall off the building, you know, have some protection. Alrighty, once you've done that, that's pretty much it for now. We'll work on, like, this part right here, because everything else is really just quartz, but this part right here we'll worry about once we make the inside of the building. And yeah, and then one last thing, you can go ahead and grab, like, flower pot, and then just like different kinds of flowers, or different kinds of flowers. This is just a demonstration, but here on the windowsills you can maybe put like some flower pots like this. And you can do this, this is optional by the way, but you can do this like all around for all the windowsills and whatever, and then you can just put like a bunch of flowers in them. I think this would look really good, especially if you're trying to add detail, make it look better. So yeah, definitely would recommend this if you like something like that. So yeah, but as you can see, it makes it look a lot better. This building really doesn't look bad as a 2-story building, so I guess if you do want to have just a 2-floor office building, that's fine, I guess. But I guess it really didn't matter. I just recommended that it would be a little taller because it's really meant to be a tower, but it does honestly look good as just a 2-floor building. So do what you want. Ignore what I said at the beginning. But yeah, so now that you've done that, oh, and also I forgot to mention, here on the sides of the doors you want to put lanterns, because obviously if it's nighttime and you're trying to get in there, it's probably going to be hard to see, so you want to have some lanterns there. Alright, so now it is time to head inside and finally do the interior. So I don't know why I'm saying finally, it really didn't take too long to make the outside. Okay, so first off, obviously we're going to need light gray wool, sea lantern, a smooth quartz slab, excuse me, and then you know what, we'll just stick with those for now. Just get this out of the way, go and grab your doors because you're going to want to dig underneath the doors. Of course, dig out the flooring in here, and then just place light gray wool. Excuse me. Anyways, once you have once you've filled in your floor, just right between the windows here, you just want to do it again. So if for each floor that you're making, right between the floor here is where, excuse me, not between the floor, but between like each of the windows, like this is where you separate the floors. So yeah, just want to go ahead and fill that up as well. And actually, for a cutoff here, you also want to put slab underneath it for the ceiling as well. So yeah, fill the wool in and then put slab underneath. Alright y'all, once you have added your second floor and then your ceiling underneath for the main floor, you're just going to go ahead, take your quartz block. It's going to be a lot easier to just get this out of the way. You're going to come to the quartz on either side of the doors here like this, and you're just going to leave a gap of 5, and then you're just going to dig out, and then not even dig out, but just place like a quartz from each end here, leave a gap of 5, alright, and then you just want to connect them together, but then you want to, at the very end here, just leaving a gap of 1 from the end, you want to dig out a space for the door, alright, and then extend back by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then literally just connect to the other side. And then on this side you also want to have a door, so that way, if you're trying to get to the stairs, you don't have to walk all the way around just to get to the stairs. There's a door on this side too. And then just find the very middle block. There's just like 2 on the sides, 1 on the other sides here, top and bottom. So yeah, just find just find the very middle block there, and then just extend up, and then just dig out 2 on either side like this, alright, so that you can get through the floors and stuff, and then you can actually go ahead and extend that through there. And then of course just extend the quartz all the way up to the ceiling here. So you guys can see how I'm doing that. So very simple, really does not take much effort at all. But yeah, sorry, I went silent there for a bit long, but anyways, yeah, so literally like I said here, you just want to go ahead and do this. Alright, sorry, I don't know why I keep going silent, it's weird, but yeah, so once you've done that, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of show this in video, but okay, yeah, so I was right. Alright, so you want to start from these sides instead of going like right here. So what I mean is, because that was confusing. Alright, you want to leave a gap of 1 from we're going to call this the stair room, even though there's no stairs in it. You want to leave a gap of 1, a gap of 1, gap of 1, and then just make it as long as the stair room here, like so. So just do this. And yeah, it should be even on all sides, or it should be even like that, and then do the same thing on the other side, and then you know, just put your sea lanterns. I should have mentioned that you want your sea lanterns, but I'm sure you guys already knew that because you saw me doing this. But oops, make sure not to dig out the flooring up above because you don't want lights peeking through the other flooring. Alright, so now leaving a gap of 1 from the lights. For the other sides, you just want to dig out and then just make this row of lights as long from that. So like from this light all the way to this light, that's how long you want this to be. And then again, leaving a gap of 1 so that everything is even. Then you want to do this for all the ceilings, not just the main floor, but also both the office floors. So again, leaving a gap of 1, and then once you've done that, that's all of the lights and all the ceilings and flooring completed. So now we can like do the details and stuff, and then we'll be done with this building. So yeah, again, this building's very easy to make. You know, it's easily repeatable, not only the floors, but also the actual building itself. You can make multiple of these in your city, as I've stated. But anyways, once you've done that, let's start doing details. So, like adding desks and stuff. So, the main things I want you guys to grab, you want to obviously grab the dark oak door, painting clock, go ahead and grab bookshelves and polished blackstone stairs. Also grab item frames. Go ahead and grab yourself smooth quartz block, light blue stained glass, and then tripwire hook. And yeah, we'll just kind of get all this stuff out of the way. So so basically we're gonna do like the seating areas first, and then we'll get those out of the way, and then we'll do the desk, and then we'll do the top floors. So or not the top floor, but like the main floor. But I will show you guys how to make like the very like rooftop part. Sorry. Anyways. So yeah, now what you want to do is you want to come to the sides. So like not the sides, sorry. You want to come to the very back here. So this is only on the main floor. Everywhere else you would do this on both sides of the stair room. But at the back of the stair room here, you want to leave a gap of 1 quartz, gap of 1 quartz, and then light blue stained glass, and then tripwire hook, just like that. So these are basically water dispensers. I feel like every office building has these. I mean, these are pretty recognizable. But you only put these here on the main floor. But everywhere else, you would put them on the sides like this, because on the other floors, there's like a printer here and stuff. So that's why you don't want to put the water machines there. So yeah, that's what you want to do there. Alright, and then just above both of these doors, and also go ahead and put the doors on. I can't believe I forgot to mention that, but I'm sure you guys already knew that. So at least I didn't have to mention it. But again, above all the doors, you want to put a item frame and a clock. And then on the sides here, again, only on the main floor, where you're just going to put some paintings, 1x1 paintings, you know, so they're even. That's probably all you can do, which sucks, because they're not the best paintings, but at least they're a painting, you know, gets the job done. So yeah, once you've done that, it's time to do the seating areas, like the waiting areas, and of course I forgot how to do that. Haha, typical. Anyways, okay, so it's just a gap of 2. Alright, so now, oh, and of course, sorry guys, I know I need to do all this off camera, because that just, it makes the tutorials longer. Alright, so from the very, from this pillar quartz here, you want to leave a gap of 2, and then you just want to put 2 bookshelves, gap of 1, 2 bookshelf, 3 blackstone stairs, back to back like this, all the way around, and then bookshelf, and then you want to do the same thing kind of over here. So again, gap of 2, bookshelf, go ahead and do a gap of 3 bookshelf. So you really could have just left a gap of 1 from the other seating, but yeah, so then, again, just put the stairs in here. And then on the sides of this, you want to go ahead and put item frames, because these are going to be where you put the books or magazines, as it would be in real life. So then you just want to do the same thing on the other side. So again, from this first pillar, you want to leave a gap of 2, 2 bookshelf going back, gap of 1, 2 bookshelf, and then 3 blackstone stairs back to back from the bookshelves, like so. And then bookshelves at the end, like so, and then gap of 1, bookshelf, 3 stairs, bookshelf. So yeah, this is just your typical seating area. I feel like, you know, quite a few office buildings have these, so. But yeah, and then of course item frames on top of the bookshelves, again for the books. Oops, that's not it. There we go. And there we go. So once you have done all that, that is, you know, most of the main floor completed. So of course we've run out of well, we haven't run out of materials, but we've used up all these materials really. So yeah, now go ahead and grab, oh my gosh, why can I not get rid of that? Go ahead and grab yourself weighted pressure plate, grab yourself some red and black carpet, grab spruce slabs, spruce stairs, also go ahead and grab books, obviously you'll need that. Grab item frames again, yeah, I forgot you're going to need that, paper, and then just go ahead and grab yourself the polished andesite stairs. And of course I forgot where the desk starts. Oh, it's just at the end, then it goes, okay, right, now I know. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make the desk first. So grab your spruce stairs, and then just only on the front here, obviously, where the door is. You want to come to the very left side here. You want to put an upside down stair, and then just spruce slab in front of it going all the way till it meets, like, just a space before the door. You don't want to have it here, because obviously, you know, people want to use the stairs, and they have to go behind the desk. And of course, and also the desk would be too long to do that. Anyways, so yeah, now just an item frame and a paper at the end, and then here you just want to do andesite stairs, like the back facing the wall. Alright, and then of course in all these item frames, like I said, you want to put books. These are, again, magazines. I think it'd be nice if they had like different colored books, like not the enchanted books, but like different colored books. I don't know. I don't know if they actually plan on doing that, but I just think that'd be cool. Also, like different colored bookshelves, like different like dark oak bookshelf. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, once you've done that, you want to come to the water machine, and you just want to put weighted pressure plates on top of those, finish those off, and then you just want to leave a gap of 1 from that, and then just put 2 rows of red carpet, just as long as the stair room, like this, just to really fill that area up, and then just in front of the door here, you just want to put 2 rows of black carpet, just like that's like where you wipe off your feet, like if it's snowy outside or rainy, muddy. You know, don't want to track dirt and snow through the office. This is just wipe your feet off. But yeah. So now, oh, and also I suppose you could put a painting back there, but of course we'll have to grab paintings. So yeah, now which we do need. We're gonna grab paintings anyway because we need the. Oh, actually, we. Oh, never mind. Sorry, thought we missed something. Stone slab, stone pressure plate, stone button. Go ahead and also grab yourself, oh yeah, painting, of course, I forgot about that. And then polished black stone stairs. I can't believe I could not say that. And then, oh gosh, what was the other thing? Oh my gosh, torches, there we go. Wow, can't believe I forgot that. Oh, and ladders, you're gonna need ladders, because we're gonna do the stairs. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and make the inside of the stair room before we do anything else. I know we have incomplete stuff, but yeah, so literally, of course, in this middle, on both sides here, you want to put the ladders, and then, obviously not right now, it's dark, but obviously once, you know, that's all filled up at the top, you know, it's going to be dark, so yeah, the stair room's going to be dark, you want to put some torches in there, alright, so I figured we'd just do that real quick, and then with the paintings, of course, you can go ahead and put it, oh wow, whoa, not that big of a painting, make sure you scale it, there you go, that's how you do it. Alright, and then a stone button, pressure plate beside this, and then, oh, not a button, and then a painting, and then just a black stone stair behind that, and that's a computer and a chair. You could also put like a flower pot and a flower at the end here. I don't know if I had actually had that planned, but oh, I did. Okay, never mind. Okay, but I mean, I mostly had it planned for the outside, like where you can put the flower pots on the windowsills. But yeah, I would recommend putting a flower on the desk because, you know, it looks very boring without it. So yeah, I would do that. Alright, so now, yeah, once you have made your desk, finished that up, that is the entire main floor completed. So yeah, congratulations for making it this far. Now all we have to do is just make the floor that, you know, you can easily repeat multiple times, which is pretty much the rest of the building, depending on how tall you're making it. It's the office floor building, or office floor. Alright, y'all, so before I go ahead and show you how to make the inside of the office floor, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make the roof, because obviously on my building here you can see I'm already at the roof. So yeah, of course extend the walls from the stair room up to the floor here like so it like peeks through the floor just barely. Well, I guess it really doesn't have to like peek through the floor just barely. But you know, you can have it like you know, just like this, like where it's just one block up. But I'm sure most of you will have it just like peeking through the floor, which is fine because, yeah. So now, of course, you just want to extend this all the way up. I guess I could have already done this off camera, but doesn't matter. Of course, extend the ladder as well. Obviously, you want to be able to get up to the roof, obviously, so be sure to extend that. Go ahead and grab the ladder, raise that all the way up. But yeah, so what makes it easier, so you can see like how it gets, where it gets up to the roof. You can just kind of, because obviously everything else is pretty much going to be like quartz, so you might as well just already like get the, you know, quartz there. But yeah, and then again, you just want to extend that up there, and then ladder on both sides. All right, oops, not there. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. There we go. And then literally just fill in. Now, before you do that, I would highly recommend just like extending this up a block. So you want this. So this is obviously the entrance for the stair room is obviously going to be much taller than the actual roof, but yeah, so literally just completely fill in the roof around the stair room with quartz. Okay, everyone, so once you have filled up the roof here, the top of your roof, you obviously also want to go ahead and fill up the floor of the inside of the stair room as well. And also don't forget to add the slab ceiling, and also don't forget to do that in here. I don't know if I told you guys to do that, but yeah, make sure you do that if you haven't already. Go ahead and grab your torches and then come up to the top here. Go ahead and put the torches there, alright, on the inside, and then of course in here as well. But yeah, now you just want to extend the walls up by 3. Like this, alright. So just all the way around here. Now the thing is, on that side and this side there's gonna be a window, so don't fill it, don't do what I'm doing right here. Basically leave a gap of 4, I think it's 4, right? No, oh wow, it's 3? What? Oh, okay, wait, no, I still don't get it. Okay, well, this is weird. Hold on, let me see. I'm sorry, I need it. Oh my god, can I just... Okay, no, I'm doing it right. Okay, so I don't know why the window is smaller on the other one, but... Oh, I suppose the stair room on that one could be smaller. I don't know. But we're going to make it larger because that makes more sense. So actually, yeah, go ahead and just fill up the walls right now. Makes things just a little easier, I think. Alright. And then, yeah, just go ahead and obviously fill up the top as well. Like what I'm doing. Oh, and also you don't have to extend the ladder all the way up like that, because obviously if there's not going to be another floor up there. So, yeah, so you can just... go ahead and I would actually have it like poking out the ground like this. I just think it'll make it a lot easier to kind of like, you know, catch the ladder and then go down, and then you can just kind of maybe put a torch on top of it if you want, or like on the walls like this. So this is what I mean by like when everything's filled up. So obviously like the top here, it's pretty dark in here without those torches. So yeah, so first of all, place the doors. Obviously that should be rule number 1 here. Alright, 2, you want to just basically just leave a gap of... Oh, of course I deleted the torches, so... Wow, that wasn't smart to put them there anyway, so it's alright. Anyways, did I leave a gap of 2? No, I left a gap of 1. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out why smaller, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, again, just a gap of 1 from the door, and like the end of the you know, you guys already pretty much saw what I mean. So yeah, I'll put the torches on those sides there. Also, I'd make sure that under the doors is wool. There we go. And there you go. So that's how you do the roof. So once you've made it to the top of your building, that's that. So that's how you do it. Yeah, very, very simple. Looks really good. So yeah. All right. Now it is time to do the office floor. So last thing we got to do here. Of course, you know, that's last for the tutorial. Obviously, you would just repeat this multiple times on every floor. So first things first, you're obviously, well, not, I don't know about, well, spruce planks. And then I believe it is, hang on, let me just, yeah, okay, I'm making sure I grab the right material. So andesite stairs, go ahead and grab buttons, go ahead and grab dark, yeah, blackstone stairs here. stone pressure plate. Also go ahead and grab light blue stained glass, tripwire hook, weighted pressure plate, and then smooth quartz block. Alright, I'm just gonna bust the window open so I can get in and out easier. Alright. Okay, yes, I think we all see how this is laid out. Maybe you guys don't, but okay. I'm not gonna bust these windows out. I'm just gonna stop being lazy and go through the door. Okay, so now what you guys want to do, keep going through the wrong floors. Alright, is oh, obviously make sure you have your lights in here. I'm not gonna put the lights in here because it's lit enough for me, but yeah, make sure you have your lights in here. Obviously it's the same, again, it's the same on the main floor as on the main floor. On the sides of the stair room here, you just want to go ahead and put your water dispensers like this. Alright, you want to do this on both sides like that. Alright, oops. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, bam. Alright. And there you go. So that's, yes, that's what you do on both sides of that. Okay. So now for the desks. Alright, so black stone, polished black stone, stairs. Alright, so this is kind of weird. So you want to do, so like on the corner here, you just want to leave a gap of 2, and then just put a stair, and then 3 spruce planks, and then you just want to do this on the other side, same exact position, like so. Alright, and then from there, you just kind of want to leave a gap of 1, and then just put 3. Alright, just like this. And then from there, from this middle one, you just want to put a, you want to put, oh, you actually, I think you want this to be like further back, and then, okay. Oh, no, you don't. You still want this to be, okay, never mind. We put this in the right spot. Okay, so yeah, this would be 2 blocks forward. So yeah, that kind of blocks the machines. I'm probably doing it wrong. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna forget it. Break the window. I'm lazy. I gotta break the windows. Alright, I know I'm doing this wrong. I'm terribly sorry, guys. Oh, yeah, we are doing this very wrong. Wow. Oh, okay, so... Oh, okay, I see. Okay, yeah, so we're doing this wrong. Okay, of course we're doing this wrong. Why wouldn't we be? Okay, so so these desks want to be further up like this. Alright, but that still doesn't explain how this is, like, too short. I think we actually did make this bigger than we were supposed to. Oh, yeah, we definitely did. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then how long is this? 1, 2, 3, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So the stair room is actually much too wide. So yeah, you actually want to have, yeah, I don't know why. There's a gap of 2 there, but then there's, oh my gosh, what am I doing? There's a gap of 2 there, but oh, wait, from in front of the ladder. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we actually made the stair room much too wide on the sides here, so you actually, of course, I made this big of a mistake. I'm an idiot, so yeah, you want to just go ahead and cut down all these walls on both sides, and then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. So yeah, like I said, just cut off these walls, and then just basically make that shorter. Alright, sorry about that massive mistake I just made. So yeah, this is basically if you need a reference on how wide it should be, this is what the top should look like. So yeah, that's why I was wondering, yeah, why that wasn't working. Alright, so yeah, so basically now with the desks, I gotta grab these materials back. You want the chair to be like in the quartz, like with this quartz block here. So like we have the pillar quartz, and then we have the quartz in the middle. That's where you want the chairs, or the polished black stone. So you just want to extend those over, and then, yeah, I'd say we go ahead and, actually, yeah, don't move that over. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, leave these desks here. I think these are actually in the right spot. Oh, wait, no, they're not, are they? Or are they? Yeah, no, they are, I think. Hold on, I'm so confused, sorry. I'm messing up this whole tutorial. Because I suck. Alright, yeah, there we go. That worked. Okay. So yeah, so these desks were in the right spot the whole time. This one also is. It's just because this room was too small. So yeah, make sure you shorten that down. Alright. So yeah, once you have done that, also, I don't know if, yeah, go ahead and place the, oh gosh, what am I doing? Okay, just go ahead and get rid of those materials. Grab all this back. Alright, yeah, make sure you put your water dispensers back if you haven't already. Also, make sure, again, you have the ceiling in here, so I'm sure you guys have already gotten that by now. So, yeah, apologies for the mistake. Hopefully, you guys were able to fix it. It's literally just taking off the sides, these two sides, and then just making it smaller. It's really easy. Alright, so now, you just want to put these desks on the other side. Again, same position, so where this middle, like, regular quartz is, not the pillar quartz, but the regular quartz, you want to put, oops, right-facing stair, polished blackstone stair like that. Alright, and then you just want to do that. Alright, and then, so from, so 1, 2, 3, at this third window going in, so 1, 2, 3, third window, is where you want to put your chair. Alright, and then your desk. Alright, and then here in the middle, you just want to leave a gap of 2, and then put your final desk. This could be like a manager's desk if you wanted it to be. Alright, and then in front of each chair, you just want to put a right-facing polished andesite stair, the back facing the other, like the chair basically. And then you just want to put a stone button and a stone pressure plate beside each of the stair. This is obviously for a computer. Very, very cool. And of course my eyebrow is itchy. Why? No idea. Alright, there we go. And now you just want to put a painting on the side. But of course we don't have painting, so we're going to have to grab that. There's still a few other materials we have to grab, so we'll go ahead and grab those. Excuse me, as of right now, at least most of them. Alright, white banner, iron trapdoor, you're going to need that polished andesite back, and also the polished andesite stairs, so you might want to keep those. So that's all for the printer. Bookshelf, painting, flower pot, and then blue orchid, and then you can actually go ahead, well actually we won't worry about the clock right now. I don't know if we actually have, we do have a clock on that floor. Okay, we won't worry about the item frame. We'll go ahead and grab item frames, but we won't worry about the clock right now. So yeah, just go ahead and grab item frame, get that out of the way. I think that's all we need to put, right? Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Okay. Oh, and wait, no, there's carpets. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. Alright, because there's still some other materials you have to grab. Alright, so, again, as I was saying, on the backs of these stairs here, you just want to put the paintings. These are obviously computer screens. Makes it look a ton better. You know, just having a screen on here looks really good. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter what block you use to make the painting smaller, but just do that. This is a timely process. I could just cut this out. This video is already super long, especially with my dumb mistake that I made. But yeah, so just keep swimming, I don't know. Anyways, once you have put the paintings on there, you want to go ahead and just put item frames above the doors for the clock. And then beside the doors, you want to leave a gap of 1 from each door. Polished andesite stairs, polished andesite, and then just 2 bookshelves beside it with a flower pot and a flower in it on top. Alright, on top of the stair, iron trapdoor on top of the polished andesite, a white banner. We're also going to have to grab a stone button, which we could have already like made the printer minus the banner and the trapdoor. Like, we could have already done that before, but alright, anyways. Again, gap of 1, stair, block, bookshelf, and then trapdoor, banner, and then flower pot, flower. And there you go. So that's how you make the printer and like a little bookshelf, I guess. And, oh, where's the entrance there? Or exit, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, now that you've grabbed all that, there's just a couple more materials we have to grab. First of which is the clock, red carpet, and then stone button. And I believe that's it. Yeah. Oh, no, and then I have to grab the dark oak doors. You guys should have already put the dark oak doors on here, but if you haven't, go ahead and grab those. Yes, dark oak door, and then clock in the item frame. Dark oak door. Oops. Dark oak door. I don't know why. I thought I said it wrong. And then stone button on the front of the printers, like so. Alright, and then just red carpet, just going through here. Make sure they're like 1 block away from each desk and 1 block away from the printer, and then that'll give you a nice, even carpets in here, and yeah, that looks really good. Just a nice finishing touch to this. But yeah, and that is 1 floor. I know there's a lot on this floor, but I tried not to put too much stuff make it easily repeatable. So again, you can repeat these floors. You can have multiple floors. This is what it looks like when you have 3 of those floors on top of obviously the main floor, which is the reception. But yeah, otherwise, that is it. That is the entire tutorial completed. So that is how you make a modern office building inside and out. Really hope you guys did end up enjoying this tutorial. If you did, be sure to smash a like and subscribe if you haven't already, or if you're new to the channel. Also, turn on post notifications so you don't miss when another awesome tutorial like this one comes out. I know it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but it's because I've been spending time with my mom and spending time at her house, so I've been gone for a while. It's been like a week, but still. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in the next video.